Hello Tom here, back in the dining room, and as you can see in front of me I've got some more O-gauge rolling stock. So again, this was sort of an impulse buy before Christmas. Ellis were doing these dangerous offers. I think it was day I was off work to go on my work's night out, and every hour they had an offer on, and just before leaving the house this offer popped up, and it was any of the Darstaed, I hope I pronounced that right, Suburban coach, Mark 1 Suburban coaches. They're basically going for £125 each. So I thought, oh, I'll snap two up because they'll be great for the branch line layout at the club with the Class 26 or whatever I end up buying in the future. So I got two of them, and didn't know much about these, but I've just got one out of the box now, and to say they're heavy is a bit of an understatement. So they're made out of brass, so they're not plastic coaches like the Darstaed or Lionheart range, which, you know, I'm not criticising in any way because they're great coaches. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had a coach made out of brass before, but it looks really smart. And like I say, really heavy. You still got all the extra details that you'd expect to have. I'll just zoom the camera in a little bit, try and get the picture quality a bit better. So you should be able to just about make out the interiors. They're just like a sort of a print to give the impression of like the seating material, but it looks pretty good all the same. We got all the separately fitted handles and door handles, hinges, handrails. So really nice. And like I say, you'd have to have a look over a fair bit of weight to pull these things. And underneath we can see we've got the pickups for the lights. We've got an on-off switch, so there's no need for having these DCC fitted, to be honest, because you can just simply flick them on or off there. And so I actually thought Ellis Clark owned this company, but it appears they sort of, I don't know if they manufacture on their behalf or whether they're just basically the company that sell on their behalf. I don't know. Maybe someone can let me know in the comments how it works. But yeah, there's, you know, it's like big and bulky, sort of like nuts and screws, like the old sort of Hornby Meccano or Double-O, like you'd expect, but at the same time highly detailed and scale model. So something a bit different. Like I say, I don't normally take a risk buying this sort of thing, but I couldn't resist this time. So you know, this is what you get in the coach as well. Get a nice picture of the coach, and also I think so these are like, so you can get them numbered up, and a nice little booklet about the coaches, so the non-corridor, and they are fine scale as well. So these coaches came into existence in 1948. British Railways national rail operator, inherited many different styles. So these are like the standard non-corridor coaches, I suppose. So we've got info on the prototype. Again, if you want to pause any of this, I don't want to go too much in detail of it. I did have the Great Western Crimson liveried coaches, but I got the Darstaed Auto coach instead to go with the pannier tank, so I thought these would go for now with the Class 26, or even with the if we get a Ginty or something like that in the future. But I'm obviously not in a rush to get any more locos. I'm only just getting over buying all this lot. But you can actually get British Rail Blue, so the Class 26 is in British Rail Blue, but I'm not too bothered about the colours being exact. We've got Crimson, which I do like that livery. And again, more info on the coaches. So we've got highly detailed brass sides, engine roofs finely detailed, metal chassis, and underframe of full detail, fitted with screw couplings. And we've just seen the on-off switch for the lights. So improved all metal British Rail 1, compensated bogies with fine scale wheels, pinpoint bearings. So it's sprung all metal buffers like you'd expect, plug and type rear lights for the brake end coach, so we'll have a look at that. Each coach supplied with a full set of self-applied decals. So again, we'll have to do that at some point, so we can fit passengers, and so we can put instructions down how to remove the roof, maintenance, and take the wheels off. So obviously red writing there, taken care. And then we've got roof removal here. So again, if you want to fit passengers and stuff, which I probably will do at some point, I really need to put an order through Modeloo for a load of figures. And a little picture of the showroom there at Ellis. It has changed since then, because it wasn't like that when I went there last summer. But anyway, yeah, nice little booklet there you get with them. And I presume these are the decals for the coaches. So I'll have to have a go at applying them at some point. Let's just take a look at the second coach. So before we just jump ahead, so this is I'm trying to remember which coach was which. So that's the product code for this one that we've just been taking a look at. And this one again is a brake coach. I think there's no info on the actual box that says what's what, but yeah, I got a brake coach and the standard coach, just so I could have a little 2-coach train basically. Okay, this little lid. So, and there's our brake coach. Again, very nice, very nice detail. So we'll put them on a stripper track and see what the lights are like. Quite curious about this rear light, how it's already fitted to the coach. I'm not sure that's a bit overscale, it looks a bit big and chunky, but if someone else can let me know, that'd be great. And super flat, smooth end to the coach as well. But yeah, that's quite a big chunky light. I wish the I know Cure Scale brought their Mark 1 Suburbans out, but I don't know if they've got a tail light on or not, but it is a really nice feature and something you do see a lot now. Again, it weighs an absolute ton, this, but yeah, we're going to get it on the track now, and we'll have a look to see what the lighting's like inside and see if we can pick out some more of the detail. Another thing worth mentioning about these coaches, I forgot to mention earlier, they come with a separate bag of hinges that I presume you glue on yourself. So, got 3 bags in each box. So again, I'm not sure I'm going to go to the trouble of doing it. I'm not too sure why they are as a separate thing, whether they've just done that so it's optional. We do get a little instruction manual on fitting them. So yeah, be interesting to see how much better they are. So you can see that, I presume they're the standard hinges, whether they go on them or whether it's something completely different, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so you can see the lights there, so there is a little bit of a stay alive in the coaches. So they do stay on for a little while, not for very long, but they stay on. So yeah, hopefully that means there's no flickering when they're going around the track, which is a good thing. Anyway, let's move on now. Okay, so we got it on the track, and as you can see, the tail light works. It's pretty bright as well. Yes, I do think it's slightly overscale, but it looks good all the same. Now, there's the guards compartment. As you see, it's very basic. There's not much to see in there. You can see the seating as well. It's basic, but it's had some sort of detail printed on it to give the impression of leather seating, and it looks like quite faded leather as well, so it looks quite good. So yeah, we get some passengers in there, that'll improve it a fair bit. The couplings on this look nice and chunky as well, so they'd have to be pretty tough with it, the weight of these things. So yeah, we'll just have a little look at the other coach now. Right, I don't know if the coach has a small stay alive capacitor in it, but this light seems to stay on for a while, so that's a good sign that you're not going to get any light flickering when it's going around the track. You can see the detail difference at the back here, so you've got all the extra handrails and stuff. This is all pretty flat here, apart from the bottom. So yeah, you can see it's got a bit more to it at the end of the coach here. See the handrails there. So I've got the light camera on because it's gone really dark here all of a sudden, and the dining room light isn't brilliant. But yeah, and you got the same sort of aged leather effect on the chairs, which look pretty good. So when the loco's running past, you're not really going to look at how closely detailed it is inside. But yeah, I mean, there's not too much to speak of really, apart from the fact that they do look really good quality. It'll be much more impressive once they're on the layout. So as soon as the club layout's back up and running, we'll have a few clips of these coaches in action, and hopefully see them in an exhibition at some point on the layout. So again, I'll end the video with a few running shots of the coaches, and as always, let me know what you think. You know, which coaches you prefer. Do you stick with the Lionheart Dapple range, or the Ellis Clark range, or do you just do kit built ones yourself? I'm curious to know. I'm still learning a lot about O-Gauge, so yeah, I'm always keen to hear what people think. So as always, drop a line in the comments. Thank you for watching. Keep an eye out for the next video, and bye for now. Oh.